Hello my beautiful people. On this video we are going to do some resistant bands, and this is to keep us in shape and keep us active and keep us mobile and strong as women who are going through perimenopause. And for me, my approach to movement at the place where I am in my life right now, I cannot afford to go to a gym, so this is the best that I can do, exercising in the comfort of my own home. And if this is you, then maybe you and I can join each other in staying strong while we're waiting for that money to pay for a gym membership for a whole year, for the next couple of years. Anyways, my name is Zozo, and if you're new on this channel, I share videos on tips on movement, on lifestyle, navigating menopause, on kettlebells, and sometimes yoga stretches. But also I share videos on my personal style outfits as a way of celebrating the body that we're working on, right, in the comfort of our own homes. So if you find some of my content inspiring, or making you think, hey, if she can do it, I can do it, then you're more than welcome to join me every time. Also look at other videos, and by liking, sharing and commenting, or just leaving a heart, and it's highly appreciated. So today we're going to do a 5 to 10 minutes of resistant bands, and if you do have resistant bands at home, perfect. And if you don't, then you might have to find out how to improvise with this. If you have resistant bands, perfect. And if you're not, you have kettlebells or dumbbells. This could also work too. So I always put this resistant band around my thighs. So like I said, we're going to do a 5 to 10 minutes workout in the comfort of our own home using resistant bands. And if you don't have resistant bands, you have dumbbells, you can also use this. I'm going to use the long resistant band. And then I always keep this one around my thighs, just, because then I feel like I'm doing some work around my thighs. But we're just going to begin with this one around our thighs. And I'm going to stand that way, but it's so that you can see it's around the middle of my thighs and not down here, okay? So it needs to stay there. And this is a heavy, so there's more resistance. We're just going to begin imagining that we're sitting on an imaginary chair, which means that our knees are pointing to the middle of our toe. And then when you start doing that, you feel that you engage in your quads and you engage in your glutes. And then you find the part where you almost, like floating above your chair. You're not touching the chair, you're not away from the chair, you're just about to touch it. And then we're going to stay here engaging the core, which protects the back, and then we have the straight line. So it's all about alignment. So we're just going to stay here. I'm going to count for you. I don't have a timer on my YouTube. I'm still learning how to use the YouTube video editing. So this is very basic. I'm going to count. You imagine that we're all together in the same room, right? That's the feeling. So you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember to engage the core always. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing. That's a good start already. Now we're going to imagine that we're sitting and coming up on our imaginary chair, still keeping the same integrity of the ankle. No, sorry, I switched between Danish and English and Zulu, between the knee and the toe. So you're just going to go sit and come up. You're not coming up completely. So it's just halfway. Sit, so you don't completely stretch your hips, hinge. You still keep them slightly bent down. Remember to engage the core as you sit and coming up. And we're going to another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then coming up. And now we're going to dip twice to come up, so almost like a bounce. Yeah, so you're going to do 15, so you're going to go 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Remember not to let the stomach go, the abdomen is always engaged. That's 5, that's 6, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, you're almost there. 1, hang on. 2, remember to engage the core. 3, you're feeling your legs. Last one, and 5. And then shake. Nice. I think that you're beginning to feel your body getting warm. And the beauty of training in the comfort of your own home is pacing yourself. If you're new and gym feels intimidating, or you feel like you're unsure of what you're doing, you have the time at home to practice, correct, until you feel confident. And maybe then you can go to the gym, of course, when the money is right. And now we're just going to go to the side, and side, and side, and side. So you imagine that you're just stepping. Yeah, you still keep the same alignment with your knee. So you go, yeah, so you're going to step, step. So from the front it looks like this. Step, 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 step. And you can do this without the resistant band actually. Step, but there's more work, there's more resistance around your thigh area and your glutes. Step, step, step. We're doing 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, nice. And now we're going to move on to this one. I just keep the resistant band around the thigh. And so you make sure that you keep your legs hip width. Hip width could look different from me to you. Someone who's got very, very flexible hip, they can open a bit more. But make sure that the feet are parallel, so they're not open. They're parallel to begin with, right? And maybe readjust so that your knees are still able to, point towards your middle toe and not in the middle. Not like this, but pointing out. So you grab your resistant band, your elbows are down, and you're just going to lift as much as you can without arching your back, without doing this. The movement is coming from here, yes. And 2, and 3, slowly down, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. And if you tend to have frozen shoulders, maybe skip this one. Yeah, so you're going to repeat this one another set, another 10, or you can also do a 5. Remember to pace yourself. Everything that I'm saying is a suggestion, so remember to pace yourself and listen to your body. So 1, 2, you can even go up and down. 3, 4, I think we're already doing that. 5, yeah, and then you're going to keep it and then grab it. I think you can imagine what's going to happen. So you grab it as much as you can, so there isn't that much, and then you make sure that you engage your core, and you're going to go 1, 2, so you're pulling it up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 5. 1, 2, remember to breathe. 3, 4, 5. Nice. And we're going to take a break, shake. And forward. And then you're going to go side, side, keeping your shoulders down, side, side. This releases the spine, side, side, and you're keeping your hips stable. It's just your upper body, side, 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 side. Remember to breathe. We're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to do with one leg in a lunge, the same idea. So you make sure that your knee is straight, and you're going to 1, going to do 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, maintain your balance, 6, 7, 8, 9, keeping your shoulders down, 10, so you don't lift from here, it's just the arms. And then we're going to switch and make sure that you keep your arm or your shoulder down, being aware of that. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can feel it on your triceps and your biceps and on your shoulder and just around your shoulders and underneath as well. And now to finish, we're just going to grab the band and we're going to bend, going to go, stay here, 1, 2, 3, 4, you round your back, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, another 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to open. So you stretch your arm and then you open to the back. 1, 2, this is how it looks like. 3, lift your abdomen. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't sink into your lower back, but lift. 9, 10, and you're coming back up and you're going to stretch and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope this was enough to get you going on your journey, movement journey, and also just being aware of your body, of your posture, of where you need to engage, things that muscles that you were not aware existed. Your core is very important in keeping you in a good posture, but also protecting your lower back. When you stand, your hips hinge are very important, when you move. So all these things are the different parts of our bodies are interconnected. Our shoulders, so sometimes when you saw on your shoulder, there could be a problem on your hip, and when you saw on your knee, could be a problem on your foot. So it's all about the awareness of the interconnectedness of our bodies. And if this is what you were able to get out of it, that is also perfect. And then the next step could be, understanding the strength that comes with exercising, doing all the different exercises. But sometimes the beginning is awareness, body awareness, and where we are. And for you who's completely at a beginner level, this might be a lot already. So the fact that you were able to you know, locate your lower back, your lower muscles on your belly, and your, you know, the connection between your lower back and your abdomen, or just finding that when you're standing and doing lunges, you need to make sure that your knee is always in line with your middle toe and not in, you know, because that in that way you cause injury. It's a huge discovery. So pace yourself, run your own race, and we all have different bodies, and we're all in different levels, and my success could be your beginning, you know, that way. So I hope that you found this video useful, and if you did, you could just like, comment, subscribe, and share it with someone, and maybe try this with someone. Until the next one,